Alright guys, right now we on the half, okay? In the house with us today we have the man himself, Pak Again, back again. You don't know, this man been doing this thing a long time. I mean, I ain't gonna say too much, let he tell it. Pak, welcome to center stage, man. This is the half. You wanna give the fans your half of the story, alright?
Yeah.
So just tell them a little bit like, who is Pak? Give us a little thing.
P-A-K, not P-A-C for them who don't know. Pak Again, back again. It's a name not by choice. My uncle gave me that name, I didn't like it, you know what I mean? He used to call me Black Pack, all kind of pack, this and that. I used to live in St. Thomas, like born St. Thomas and, you know what I mean? Tatola and St. Thomas.
Still local.
You know, still local.
Yeah, one.
So I move up here, my uncle happened to move up here. This man in the hood here, this man calling me Pat. I didn't like the name, and he just keep calling me Pat. And it stick from there, right? And then,
from there.
yeah, and then the again, I went to the studio, when I started this like rapping thing, and I went to the studio, and I take a second take, and I like Pak Again, and it stick from there. You check? So you don't know, that's how Pak Again came.
That was the
Yeah,
it
man.
factor for that
Yeah,
name.
man. So Pak Again,
So that basically
back
kind
again.
of crushing my question. Cause I have this favorite question that I hit the all guests with, how you get your name, but you
Yeah,
just
man.
answered that question without
Out the
me having
gate,
to
out the
ask.
gate. See, you just make her whole day. Yeah, man.
Interview.
I tell you. So tell us a little bit more, like, give us, your description of the kind of music you put, like why you want your fans to take from it, or even how you try to inspire them with your music. Like, where you get inspiration from even?
Okay, this might sound kind of funny, but this way inspiration will come from other people, right? I hear you say something kind of catchy and I won't say nothing. I'll go home and put it in a... So when you hear that again, you'll be like, wait, this song familiar, man. And then you relate to that. So then
Facts.
you're feeling, you know what I mean? So I just keep doing that over and over, and it catch on after a while, you know what I mean? And
So
that's
things that
basically-
happen throughout his day.
Yeah, people
Right.
don't want to hear reality. See, I just say a lot of things where to be like kind of raw without cussing, you know that
Right,
kind of
there we
way.
go. Respect.
Okay, I know for sure. It's where you do the reflecting music. You hear a lot of weed talk and things, cause we don't be, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and do little things. So you hear a lot of that through the music. Who don't like the thing, but who that do what I do? So I
They correlate.
like that, you
They
check?
correlate.
That's what music is. That's why I have country music, rap music, all kind of
Yeah,
music.
man.
So if you don't like this music, you go listen to our next one.
Yeah.
So basically, that's all it is.
Yeah, man, for sure. That's deep, man. That's deep. So who would you say had influenced you to become a rapper? Like, who were your muse? Who were your inspiration?
Well, rapping really done. Well, I used to watch a lot of BET, right?
Yeah.
The basement and thing, right? It wasn't really one person that influenced. It just how did I do it? Everybody got different style. I wish I could get everybody's style and put in one swag.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just how it is, like, ain't one person. So, you see all that freestyle thing, and let me get it together. You have freestyle and like pack my freestyle on you, and listen, I got my thing together. I don't know where I can be, who I can see, this
Right.
and that. So I have things sorted right down, and you know what I mean.
Right.
And I go accordingly to what it is, and I mean, I
Right,
jump
right.
off the beat sometime, but they have people who really could freestyle off the top, and like I ain't one of them, you know, but I get prepared and do what I got to do, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
You do your thing, your own
Yeah.
thing.
yeah, that's why.
Your arsenal. You got thinking it, yeah.
I mean, each one of us go, with
Yeah,
our
man,
own
I don't
realm.
lose already, several times I don't lose. People ain't I see, but people don't back me in corner and thing. That's how you get.
Yeah, you can't win all of it. You win some, you lose some.
don't know.
Yeah,
So how
man.
long you think you could tell us how long you've been doing this?
Well, let me just say, like 7 years. You can say that. I wasn't really counting. It just start, and listen, it wasn't just like, okay, I watching BET and thing, right? And to me, rapping is just you writing something and saying it fast for a beat, and that's how I take it. And after that, again, couple battle and thing, and just them thing I was writing and memorizing. I didn't know how powerful it would be.
Right.
And I come against people and I start to use them same thing I writing down, and then it's packed. That's how it come. Like it was
Check.
hard work sometimes,
Yeah.
people just watch it and say, "Oh, I could do that." It'll be emotional. It'll be all kind of thing. You have
Yeah.
to- the night before, sometimes you got a battle, you don't know what going on. My son, you can't take it sometimes.
So when's the first time like you actually step foot in a studio and say, I go and do this, this is what I go and do from now on?
Listen, I will keep doing it, right? I never even say, okay, I can do this. No, I never even said it because I have to grab and go walk the next day. So I never say like I can be a rapper. I don't see that I'm making no money like how we want it, you know what I mean? Things is slow. So I just say it's just a thing I don't do.
It's one of your hobbies.
A hobby.
Okay.
So it's a hobby that you've been doing for God knows how many years because you weren't really counting. And back in the day when BET was on all television, you were there sitting down doing your own thing from then on. So me one kind of say it's been over 10 years, cause you know, me trying to the hand that we all. It's been over 10 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So
Okay.
that's basically how it was. It's just and imagine sometimes you don't want to do it yourself, you know, as a rapper. But now, let me say a show coming up. They call me, hey Pat, we got a show coming up. And I kind of like what people gonna look forward to. You know, me alone, and I got a lot of people that rap Pep Dog, B2, all them man do the thing, you check from different hood, but they know when I come and bring a certain energy, right? Don't get me wrong, sometimes I'll be a nervous wreck. I be like, okay, I want to please these people. Like before I call me, I want like what to do. I don't want to be flop. I don't want to do, you know what I mean? But all kind of surprises I got to deal, go against the check. So that's why the really.
I mean,
The butterflies. Yeah. The
Yeah.
butterflies. What is it? You gotta follow them. The board them. I tell you.
It'll be real.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes,
I mean,
let's push through sometimes.
Yeah, man.
that's
Well,
how life usually is, you know.
yeah. For the
me,
most.
When I get on the stage and I grab the mic, I don't really see nobody after that, you know. Like
You're the zone. The zone in
so
it.
that's when the butterflies don't matter. That's when the talent start.
Yeah.
Sometimes right, I in the booth and I spitting right. Sometimes I don't know how to tell it like an outer body experience. I spit in it, you know. But I like I could see myself just doing it.
Yeah.
And I doing it so much like I ain't trying, doing my mouth moving by yourself, that kind of vibe. Like,
Yeah, it's
that's when you know you have
like a feeling that your body, your soul, which in other I always tell people your soul is your music as a musician and an artist. You check? Your soul know what to do, but your mind try and convince it differently. You check? So when so your soul know to put your mind on the side and just take over. And that happened a lot. I experienced that myself, even in the Soca Monaco, I went here last year. I experienced that myself, and it was different, you know, from watching interviews with all these different artists and hearing them say, like, you know, I just black out. And it's true. You're just kind of, once you get in that zone, like nothing else don't matter.
That's what people will be scared of sometimes, you know, because listen, if you're ready for it, sometimes I'd be like, all this hype, my boy, butterflies is joking, I'd be like, oh my, I wonder if I could do this for real. That's second. But that's how it is, man.
Yeah, man. Well, I don't know you in the hood, you know, you doing your thing. Use one man, you don't look out for your community and thing. I respect that a lot, and that's one of the reasons why I make sure reach out to you and have you hear you don't know. Big up, but be all the time zone 6 you don't know. So with that being said, it's like I know you make certain sacrifices. We know we touch in music and stuff, but even still, you have your little business them and thing dealing with. Like, tell us some of the biggest sacrifices you had to make to actually have a sense of, you know, security with your, I guess, you know, everybody got to work and make money and do all these different things. Like, give me one of the biggest decisions you had to make or something that you had to let go in order to focus and get your business them done and also getting like packed back again. Because you had a point where you were doing your thing and then you had like went quiet for a while to get yourself together. Yeah. So that's why I asked him
Tell you what happened with that. I tell her from now, do not play cheap. You gotta invest in yourself. Listen, I was trying to go the cheap route. Okay, me I spend no money and do this here, but I ain't get to do.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get to do, you know, but ain't a quality of what you want. And then you gotta start over again. So then it'd be like, man, what my uncle used to say, a dummy to walk twice.
Yeah.
Man, I walk 3-4 times. It's just cheapness. And sometimes it don't be cheapness, and it'd be like, I got my rent to pay.
The sacrifices.
So that's the sacrifice. Now, I done my big up my landlord too. I done went by my landlord and like tell him, listen, he ain't have to feed me with no music. He like music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He do that, man. Just say, hey, do what you gotta do. And just hit me back on the thing. And I pick him up for that. You know
Respect.
What I mean? So that's the kind of sacrifice you gotta make sometimes. And
sometimes you have to put your responsibilities in front.
Yeah, I like me being like, Pat, now I know how it's supposed to be. I gotta get everybody together. They don't watch a video of them and everything, just like, yeah, they say hi, but you know how it is to get everybody together. On one beat.
Tell us about it. Trust me.
Just like, okay, do this here, somebody catch a feeling. See you shot here?
Yeah.
PG-13. You know what I do to get these shots? Look here.
Don't know.
You know what I do to get these shots? I sell mango. This dude like mango with a print shot.
Right.
Well,
I live Bargos Bay. I don't even eat mango like that. I live Bargos Bay all my life. I tired of this. So I went and get a man some mango and tell you, listen. I hit him on the second box.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, hold his head. He like, why you not pay? Nah, man. All then I got in my head. I know I got it. When I hit him the next box, he like, so you really ain't want no money? I say, hey, what I want you to do for me, though? That's when he come in. I say, I want you to make a couple shots. And he shot, you know, seeing video.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
When
man.
you see backstage, I went on.
Right.
He had no money to do them.
Right.
I trade something to get. So,
Right.
that's the sacrifice sometimes. You gotta make a check.
Yeah, man. That's
facts. A
facts.
lot of things like that. People that sell things to get this and see, I don't really do that. I try and make it legal way, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
That's
why I
respect.
focus.
no back channels
Yeah, man.
there. That's right.
Yeah, man. Well, that's good. That's good, cause you know, and again, like we say, community effort. That's what we all about here at Center Stage too. Cause that's even you need to get like, link that man there with we because that's a big vibe. You know,
But it's a
I
special
respect that.
thing here, me,
Yeah.
man, girl,
No man. We want to hear your story too. So
you say community effort.
Yeah.
I go to all them heads in the community, like the big people you look up to, like you know
Right.
what I mean, the Potter them, the all of them, and them man give me a little thing. I got a mixtape coming out. If I hit me at 50, I go to
Help
the
out with
they
it.
hit me at
Yeah,
50,
man.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
That man really show love, you check. So
Community love.
half of them man ain't just out this, just selling weed, and them man are really dish up, and that's what sometimes you can't build a house and don't got a wall behind it. The duck ain't come down.
Exactly.
So I have to have people behind me sometimes, and that's where your talent come in, and that's why the nerves will come up, because you're trying to make sure all these people who behind you.
yeah, you give yeah.
See where the money going and things
Exactly.
like that. So that's where the butterflies and the nerves that come from. You check
Exactly.
the boy. So it's just pleasing people in the end. That's why it.
Exactly.
How do you see yourself using your music? You know, the youth nowadays, they have a lot of challenging things to do. I mean, how do you see yourself using your music to help the youth here in the BVI and also the Caribbean to push themselves to, you know, overcome their challenges?
Okay, look again. Look where the plan was. You see, the music now ain't so hard to get money with the music, right? Because you could go on the net, you could go, you put your thing on Spotify,
Yeah.
YouTube, you could put it on, and people really coming from all over and getting it's just money we trying to get. It's what you're going to do with the money now. That's why you see them saying they give back and thing and this and that. You got a lot of people want studio time.
Yeah.
They want studio.
Studio time.
I plan to do. I want build some. I don't want to do this for it. Really and truly, I do not want to rap forever. Hear me? I don't want to rap forever. I want to have songs that people hear it and it be like, I wouldn't mind if I have one hit wonder sometimes. Collecting a check straight for one, but they
Right.
always gonna know your name.
Yeah, it's
See,
timeless.
This rapping now and you keep on doing. If you don't got like proper music, you gotta keep doing it forever.
Yeah.
You can get a little money here and there, you know,
Right.
but ain't be taking a toll on your check.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to do it, you know. But there's the people behind me.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to be like, okay, I could get a couple tune hit. And that's all I working for, you know, to get a couple original tune hit and I could walk to the mailbox and collect a check and
Yeah, facts.
you ain't got to worry about this.
That's
And
timeless
I
music.
build my little studio them and I know what I'm looking for now. Like I know how I was because it's timing, you know. And I'm doing it so long, I getting old and me getting young, I get man out they coming up and the beat them done change.
Yeah,
everything.
the whole vibe done
I hear
change.
my old friend, the new beat ain't really click. But I hearing a young dude and he sound hard. So if I got a studio and I could push it, the boy you need no money. We ain't gone. I know we ain't gone.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going for. I went to a lot of people's studio.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this about people's studio. All went to me. All when I go in the studio, I think about the money I got pay this man.
Right.
If you say $80 an hour, jeez, $80 an hour, pap. And I in this spitting. I might even spit about that $80 an hour because I think it blind my mind be. So you can't really focus on your craft, you check. And everybody thinking like, okay, I go to the studio and get this man here with $80 an hour. My son work with that man till he boss. You don't get many at 80. You don't waste your time. If you waste your time, leave the man go. You don't waste your time. Trust you being wasted. Ain't got somebody else come. But you can't charge man out to get you ain't make you ain't got studio full of cowboy.
You kill them.
In
Yeah.
fact, at least. I don't know about no place else, but you can't.
Now this is what we bought. We speaking about our little small
see,
market
the
here.
people
This is
who
what
got
we
the
bought.
talent, you don't got no money.
A lot of
If
people.
you had money, you wouldn't If I had money, you think I'd be rapping, my boy?
You probably would, because it's a hobby. You probably.
Let me tell you.
You don't rap about how much money you got.
Listen, it comes to a point, I like, nah, man, I would have put somebody else and let I enjoy watching people. You know how much money I produce out of me?
See, but this is what I say, use a businessman and in the same breath, use a businessman. So what you would have done now, you probably had a studio and help man to do it if you had money.
Yeah,
so I understand what you say, but still you would have, I don't care what you say. You would have ended up exactly.
Listen,
you love it too much.
I come to the point where the producer making more money than the artist. So that's real. That's real. The producer, right? He used to rap. I take that in.
Yeah.
Because I save, you know what I mean, and somebody else on. I watching this man, I put this man on everybody. You know what I mean? So
that's satisfying in itself.
Imagine the rapper who I think. That's how I thinking right now. Me really. I'll rap for him, but if he ain't making nothing, you gotta put somebody else on your tone and get something to check. But if you know somebody, just take your skill. He's still helping out in the rapping.
But I'm gonna say this: maybe they ain't making money, but your effort still do something. You know, somebody watch your effort and then man take something from there. You know.
So had some man tell me some Pak. Always before this rap battle and thing, you see me some Pak. Me I like son, you inspire. When I hear people say I inspire them,
there you go.
Man, as a regular dude, man. We need inspire. All I do is write down something and rap. And that's what I get you joy. That's what I got you going and be like, this dude just said that for real. And I make you more like, you know what, I didn't do this.
Yeah, man.
And so in the end, it's the people, so you can't be like, we don't need these people, so I need these people.
Yeah, man. Well done, no big up to Payback again for that rap battle where he had up the hill. I want to touch a little bit, like give us a little bit of experience from that day.
Listen, we come up there like a regular show. I get him on my phone, he plug it in, and the man start to run through, right? And for the turnout, it was like, people stop at first and then he started to write on my name a lot. When they hear Pak, they gonna listen to see what he gonna say. Cause I always say something too, like, so we start to, and then the people then start to come in and it start to get bigger and bigger. We're like, wow, this could really work, man. And they want something like set up big. Hey, we got big show coming, they just do it.
They just do it.
And they walk out. Better than some of the show them, they say, hey, we got big show coming. Now when you get it, right, that big show will just be horrible. Something like that. That'll be the nerve-wracking part. You don't know how you sing at a show. You don't know how the DJ can do this. Hey, you gotta get him. You see me doing it all by myself, that's what I get me kind of thing too. Because I gotta go to everybody myself and do the thing. Me and the manager, me and the thing, but that's me.
You gotta do the leg walk.
I gotta do everything. So that's why sometimes I get nervous. You got this mic here ready, you got this.
Okay. Yeah, man. Well,
so
that.
What would you say is the purpose of your music?
Like you said, to inspire people.
There you go.
Inspire what I do.
Inspire them youth.
Me, I inspire you to do it, man. If I could do that and you go along and you make something, I do a job.
You feel like your job done.
Yeah, me want too much, for real. I don't want too much like you see. I see them on TV, and when you see me watching a video on TV, right? Me watching a man money or chain and thing. I watching to see how them man set up the video.
Exactly.
I my own bumping like that day, right?
Yeah.
My girl ask me all the time, why you watching these? It don't be much about what they doing and then it's just how they get do.
Yeah.
I went to that video the other day, like standing up in a mirror, and I only want my reflection. You know how hard that is?
Yeah, who you
so I watch them do that several times.
Yeah, we're telling.
And when Pana start to set up the camera too, I say, you need all of that just to get my reflection. He said, big man, I gotta take this out, You gotta stand here, I got
the angles,
big man, it was so much, right? That's why, boy, I got a team to do everything.
There you go.
You know what I mean? When I see how hard all these video things, all these setup and things, boy, I give props to them people who doing it.
A lot of work.
When you look at it, I got an easy part. All I gotta come sometime and get a mic and see what I gotta say, and I got it.
You got
I'm gonna set up all these things and ask questions and write down.
Production.
So in a sense, I got an easy part, but still the hard part. Cause I could look like a clown up on the stage.
Exactly.
Sometimes you know, be all over the place, you don't know what. I want to impress people, so gotta be more say.
Well, that's the work day. Well, my son Pak, you done it was very delightful us having you here and center stage the half. You know, we really appreciate it.
Wait, man.
You want to catch it?
I want to catch you on this last one because just clicking my
Tell
head,
me.
Right? Pak, I mean, you know, your fans will be watching this interview. I mean, future fans will be watching the interview as well. But I just want to know, is there any advice you would like to give them? You know, any little gem that you could throw in there for them?
You gotta be a good one too. Because can't just be telling these people anything. I don't know, if you're doing your thing, just do it to the fullest. Don't take it for granted. I used to take for granted while I was writing on paper. See, I get old and I forget a lot of things. So now, them things while writing on paper, I used to be saying them like nothing, and don't take that for granted. Keep on doing your skill, doing it. And eventually, you don't feel like you're doing nothing. You just, people will be like, hey, you bad, man. That's why people telling me them things back, hey, you bad. I didn't see it like that. I was just saying things I write down, you know what I mean? And it just, eventually step back out of that, I be like, for real. Sometimes I listen to things I say on a track, right? And I can't believe it.
Yes, you say that.
Sometimes I can't repeat what I say. Sometimes I hear the song over. I do so much track, people let me get to that. Sometimes you tell me, hey, spit this track here, Pack. And man, I do so much track, it'll be hard sometimes to go back and remember what you see, because you done in a forward motion, you check, and that's why you record it. So you go get it all the time. But the artists sometimes they get it hard. I see them do it on TV at time. They tell a man who it is. Someone of them famous dude who does Billy J's, yo, want to spit this hair, right? And he whining that. I want to know why he ain't, and that's a. But he can't remember that bad word for word sometimes. And
you have it, yeah. He will more or less have the tap.
Yeah,
organic. And then to get a vibe back again is a whole nother.
I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, there you have it, guys. His advice to you is to keep going for it, keep pursuing it, write it down. Not try to remember it, because as he says, as you get older, you're going to forget it, and that comes with age. Sorry, guys, it does.
So, practice.
Keep on. When you see things more than, how much is it, 5 or 10 times or something, it'll stick. Not all of it, but certain things will stick. All when you hear the beat. Sometimes when I hear a beat, I don't remember the words until I hear the beat,
Right.
And I go from there and,
Right.
Don't get me sometimes. That's rapping for you. It's like
sure.
everybody can do it. Everybody that be doing it.
All of you would have been
It'll
doing
get
it.
hard for you sometimes too. It'll get frightening. Some you don't know what the DJ them going to throw at you. So that's why sometimes
Them man throwing shade lefty. Them man throwing shade lefty.
It's straight man. Lefty be there all the time. You know what guy that's so that basically what Pack is, you know what I mean?
Well,
Pack, let me ask. You know all of us we come from we multi-era, you know what I mean? We are a little older, so we come from different things, you know. When I was born, we had Walkman and kind of cassette and you check, but you know, us doing it now, because when we start doing it, it still had certain things like in the last 15, 20 years, you could see, is when things speed up and you went from cassette to now we have everything digital media. You check, like, tell us your hustle, like how you used to, give us a little bit from the beginning, and tell us where you end up now, like how you to put your music out to the how you to distribute your music right now to anywhere, people, online, whatever.
At first, right, it was CD. We used to burn a heap of CD, you know, time consuming thing. You cut in the paper to put in a little, you know what I mean? You get them to see, have the CD, them don't make it, some of them scratch you by the CD, some of them ain't burning all kind of, you know what I mean? By the time you get one CD, everybody burn it, so you got a CD there,
okay,
you know what I mean? So,
okay. Before you go any further, you couldn't get a do with less than $1,000.
I'm telling you, son,
you check?
real, I will tell you, like, I was cutting corner, you
Boy.
check? Was on CD and just like this track. We usually had a little beef with these man in Puzzle and it's the same six, you know. They sending the track and we sending track and we send. That's what Pack really come from. We sending back track and we're sending them. We were like CD for real, you know, and phone.
Yeah. So you went from CD to phone. Yeah.
It was on my phone. It went infrared.
Infrared.
Go on the block and you got like 10 man on the block, you infrared that to that man. When Bluetooth come out, right? When Bluetooth come out, man, we just Bluetooth.
That was groundbreaking.
So, yeah, you only take one person to get this track and it going out. Thing like that. But no, I got a mixtape out. It coming, nothing coming out. It done out because a couple people get it and thing, but it's still burning more. And even about burning, we don't downloading some, you know what I mean? We changed from CD to jump drive. I watched in a car the other day, it had no CD player, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolute. So yeah, man.
We changed with the time and then VI rap license. I can get it out to her, I don't feel no. A couple people don't have it, but mass production and things like that, all of that will take money to just
Exactly.
these things to take money.
Exactly.
Some people only taking it to support too, you know. Some people don't even want to listen to rap, but just to support.
Right.
I went to Jahphix, same Jahphix. We tell them, man, listen, this is my idea. I added some car jump drive, it looked just like a car. I wanted to look like the Virgin Islands, listen.
Yeah.
From there, man,
That's it.
call me back and job up the thing. When I went to go pay the man for Jahphix, Kelvin, that's his name. When I went to pay this man tell me, listen, hold it, man.
Respect.
We're going to deal with that for you.
Respect.
See all of them things, they just make an effort.
That
so
community
you have to
effort.
big up them, man, for,
Don't know.
and you know what it is, man? Meet me from way back VI Idol and thing, just doing my thing, you know?
Yeah.
Get on stage and we are win VI Idol for up here.
Yeah.
But we went St. Thomas and I switch up the song. I try and be versatile, but we should just go with the same song. And then we'll have stand up better chance.
Compete.
All of that experience.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So since you touched that a little bit, give me a little bit of that. Like, how was that experience for you? You know, doing it on such a bigger scale, from being in the hood, rapping with your partner, then battling across the road to being on a, you know, that I would say that would translate to more of an international stage.
It wasn't, like I tell you, nerve-wracking. We never do this here before. It was me and my partner. So they were in UPs too. So we were downstairs in the parking lot. Listen, I had to at least one like 5 giant street. I was nervous. So when I went on the stage, remember when they called you, we had on shot everything. They called you, like, hey, what went on with the shot them? I tell him, man, do the shot them. He do it. He airbrush some jacket. He airbrush them backward like.
Oh God.
Inside of.
Man, no, the small one. The fit, the one what was supposed to be my name for the small one, gone his name. So I got a big jacket and he got a small jacket.
Oh,
the
wow.
He got mine, but the name them mix up and things. So
Oh,
we
man.
still went out and perform. How I know, right? The song hit too, right? The people them telling we, hey, run that day again. All the people them come, hey, run that day again, and they can't run it again. It's a competition, like
Yeah.
moving. So that's how we know we hit something.
That's awesome.
I say we win, we get free boat ride, rock and all kind of things, stay in this hotel and
That's awesome.
you know what I mean? My partner didn't get none of that, you know, but I don't know like kind of where he was, you know what I mean? All the experience will be a check. But that's how we start to like,
Yeah,
hey,
man.
I could make it if you had some money going with it, saying, no, will be hard. And all the time I rapping, me never get no money for it, you know. I just do it.
And
People call me
imagine-
and say, hey, Pat, come do this here.
And imagine that you still doing it.
Yeah,
you check
just-
that speak volumes.
And to tell you, me love it. Like, so you see listen, you got some people who love rap so much, right, but they can't rap.
Yeah, that's how it happened, though, you know.
I
The
don't
man
love
them with
it,
the talent that kind of ease back at it.
Man, I don't wait and rap like, hey, you want to rap, you know. Nah, man,
Yeah.
when it's time to do it, I do it to the best of my ability.
See, that
Check.
because it's natural, though.
Yeah.
That's the difference. You have some people that need to be taught, and you have some people that just naturally. You wake up on your bed in the morning and you could just, you know, like this one over here,
Hey, don't
like she over here. You check, she don't wake up in the morning and she even need no makeup and none of these kind of just pretty out the box. You check, you have people like
Just
that.
naturally,
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
I don't want to like just. I want to rap everything.
Yeah.
I like to see how it'll come together.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Is what
For
you're
sure.
feeling, what it is, how it
Respect.
come out.
Yeah,
All this
man.
put here, I going to put me in now, my son. Listen.
The hot box.
The hot box.
The hot box.
He getting
Yeah,
ready,
man.
man. He getting
You know what I
ready.
mean?
Well, this man tell me on the phone, he going to make sure I don't forget his hot box, okay? So, we going to see. We going to see. Yeah, man.
guys.
So, again, center stage, the half, we had Pak in the house, we have him, we got him. We about to throw this man in the hot box too, you know, so don't go, you know. The man here giving with the tack, he's showing us what's going on. Yeah, some of us know what he been into, but we're going to see what he built for today, you know what I mean? The new version, the old version, Pak again, back again, you don't know. Stay tuned.